Hammerdragon. It's been a while since I did a last video, mainly because of my current job I have keep me really busy, but I wanted to bring a few things to you. First, this most recently added silo has an extremely large storage capacity of 9 million liters. That is the most storage capacity I've ever seen in any storage silos, and it holds any crop or any kind of material that you use, like silage. It holds sugar beets, potatoes, corn, sunflower seeds, soybeans, grass, wood chips, and everything else you use to run your farm. This is also a new apparatus or a new piece of equipment that they made available. It's a mixer, silage mixer to make or total mixed ration mixer for your cows. I just got this today. Haven't used it yet. So I'm not sure what all you need to put in it to make your rations, mixed rations for your cows, but I know it has to have grass clippings, straw. There's one more thing it needs, but I'm not sure what. Yeah, this is a cute little tractor that they made available. Not very powerful, but kind of a classic look to it, so I got it just for looks. Don't really use it. This is a pretty nice tractor. It's probably one of the best tractors that anybody can get. Apparatus or the tool that's in there is pretty nice. So this is the inside. Pretty nice. It's definitely got a nice sound to it. So this tractor was made available about, I want to say 6 months ago or so, maybe 7. I haven't had it that long. It's really nice, has a nice sound to it. Sounds like an actual tractor. This is a nice little tool, probably seen it before. What this tool does is you go to any tree, gets rid of it by grinding it. Very nice for clearing trees. And of course your sugar beet harvester. Probably the biggest one you'll ever find, unless they come up with a new one. This is what I was wanting to show everybody. So this is very similar to, oops, wrong one. So it's very similar to this truck. In fact, it's the same truck, only this one here has a max horsepower of 1800 horse. Has gold-plated trimmings, chrome-plated paint, and of course, that International I just showed you. Let me go to that. There we go. Now, I don't know if anybody else has ever seen an American classic like this on Farming Simulator games before, but the very first one I ever played didn't have any kind of name brand trucks, or even trucks at all, it just had tractors. Farming Simulator 15 had trucks on it, mostly foreign trucks. Hang on, let's see if I can turn off this wind. I'll have to exit the game to do that. Anyway, back to this truck. This is the only truck I've ever seen that's been an American classic featured on any farming simulator game ever. It does kind of sound like it has a Detroit diesel in it, but these trucks did not come with a straight 6, at least not that I'm aware of. I know the TranStar International 2 Eagle is a sleeper cab, so it has a longer cab. It also has a Detroit V12 in it. Anybody who's ever driven trucks for a living would know that this is not the typical engine for this truck, but it does kind of sound like it. Oops. That's basically this truck. It does kind of sound like an International. It was available for a day, then they took it off, and then when the update came out for it, it's back on the mod menu when you go to your main screen for your game. I got this because it's a classic looking little bulldozer, that's what it is, but basically it's a glorified tractor. Now this trailer is recently added, about a month, I'd say about 2-3 weeks ago. This trailer has a large hauling capacity of 105,000 liters. That is the most I've ever seen in a trailer. I would recommend you get this because it's actually quite nice. You can order it with all the axles or just 2, depending on your needs. This truck actually is quite nice. It has working gauges, I believe. Yep. Sounds quite nice. It actually has gear shifting. Yep, even even Jake brake. I'll say this, they could have left the engine sound they had before the same, or at least the idle and the startup. It sounds, when you start this up, it sounds like an old truck with a weak battery. If you're tuning in or just tuning in, I'm basically going over a few new vehicles. The vehicles are pretty cool, actually. This one I'm driving now is actually one of the largest capacity holding of a harvester I've ever seen. I think it's 79,000 liters. It holds close to 80. That's a lot. It holds a lot. That's why it's not harvesting. I found my other truck here. As I was saying, the vehicles that they included are pretty nice. That makes things a lot nicer. I always recommend use the bigger, more powerful machines. You can harvest your crops a lot faster with the larger machines if you have a large farm. But if you have a small farm, then the smaller machines would be recommended, because the big machines would be hard to turn around in those small spaces. The creators of Farming Simulator see this would ask or see if you guys wouldn't mind creating like a public lobby to make it to where you don't have to have the same mods downloaded to play with other players. Kind of like GTA 5, but with no gunfire or anything, just basically pure farming. I would like to see that. Leave a comment if you guys would like to see that too. Those of you that play Farming Simulator 19, it would be nice to have that. Show you this. So you can now roll your windows up and down, which is a pretty cool feature. You can adjust your seat, have it lower, have it higher. You can have it go all the way back, all the way forward, just like the real thing. So this building was added, I want to say 5 months ago. It's an exact replica of a John Deere dealership. This would be their showroom. Very nice building. I wouldn't mind having a building built like this for myself. This whole area would be converted into the living area. And of course, this would be the garage / recreation area. As you can see, very spacious, a lot of room. With a few small exceptions, I would alter the building's design just slightly. For instance, I would have this whole part come out to here. This little incropping of the wall right here would have even with this wall. Have it go all the way back. That would give more room. That'd be about the only changes I would do to it. It's got all these offices down here. I'm not not sure what's in most of these doors that you can't go in. It's basically just decorations or part of the scenery. This building, in my opinion, is really cool. I like it. It's really nice. It's a nice step up from what you had before. This house is brand new. They just made available today, so I just got it. It's quite nice. Not a very big garage. So yeah, it's got one bathroom, and then it's got a separate room for the shower, washer, no dryer. It does have 2 bedrooms. There's a living room area. It's a kitchen area, not very big. But all in all, I really like this house. That's a nice feature of the cathedral ceiling, well, partial cathedral ceiling. This house is really nice. In real life, I'd like to have it built, but then again, there'll be some changes made to it. These are brand new. They just made available today as well. Christmas decorations. It's a nice little garage. No working doors or lights, but still pretty nice building. Anybody that's ever played Lone Oaks Farm or Westbridge Valley map would recognize this place. In Lone Oaks and Westbridge or West Valley Ridge or whatever that map is called, both maps have this diner. It's a sell point. Takes most crops that you have. These buildings are new. They're not quite big, but they're really nice. Let's see. They have. I'll get a couple more buildings here. Let's see. That's a pretty nice little setup there, but not very big. This is okay, but not quite what I'm looking for. That's fine, but this makes good for outside storage. This building's really nice. Let's turn around and set it. This building is really awesome. Set that there because I'm not going to use that for a field anymore. These are kind of nice, but they're just drive-through garages, not really fancy. I'll finish upgrading this. One thing I like about this is it's a garage. It doesn't cost you anything to upgrade it. Change that to orange, chrome orange. I like that. It's only set up for there you go. 1,800 horses. Very nice color. you guys ever do get this, it's probably one of your best trucks you'll ever have. It's one of the most powerful trucks you'll ever have. That's pretty much it. I will probably bring more videos to you as I get, or discover, or not really discover, but get new mods in. I always like checking the mods before I go into the game, because in that way you can see what's available, what what's new, what's not new. So if you guys have any questions or any interest in vehicles that I showed, let me know if you guys use them on your farms, or if you use the other types or styles that they've got available. They've got many to choose from. Some are awesome, some are not so great. I always like using the biggest and the best, the most powerful equipment that hauls the most loads. The bigger the loads you haul, the more money you make per load. They do have this building here, which is really nice, because basically you own this little store, and it pays you the most for milk. The biggest or the largest amount of money I made from a single load of milk was $82,000, and if you guys are looking to make a lot of money off of your dairy farms, I'd recommend getting this. Please leave a comment, like and subscribe if you like. Just give me your insights or your opinions about the buildings and the vehicles and the equipment. Tell me what you find works best for your farm. Maybe you can help me with getting some good ideas how to set up a really nice farm, or make a really good setup that would basically be efficient, or anything that would help. If you guys have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Leave a comment, and I'll see you guys on the next video that I broadcast. So, take care, be safe, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.